Hello again, my sweethearts. It's a new day, a new week. Trick or
you.
treat!
May the stars guide you.
Seriously. Alright, that's fine. This isn't too bad. Just turning in a few quests that I've done. We've got... Oh, okay. Stitches is coming. Alright. I just want to turn in a few quests. It's a... Oh, and it's raining. Uh-oh! Okay, I'm going in the other direction. Alright, so...
Hey there.
Turning in this, Legend of Stalven quest. And it's Hollow's End here. And I've been tricked. Okay, so Marshal Haggard sent you. Why didn't you say so? Ah, good old Haggard. Poor champ is going to be completely blind before long. Anyway, let's see what you got there. Faded journal. Okay. Did I read this? You guys already? I can't remember.
Have a
It's
good
been a
one.
few days. Oh, yeah. Okay. We learned that Stalvin fell
What
in
can I
love
do
with
for
someone way younger than.
you? See you around.
By the light, you bet I recognize that handwriting.
Alliance.
I followed the legend of that Stalvin character for years. When those visiting nobles were slaughtered a few years back, I went with Haggard to investigate. I found these muddy pages, but we were never able to link the handwriting to that crazy man in the woods. Your trail of evidence proves his guilt. Take this to Commander Ebenlock immediately and fill her in with what you've discovered. Uh-oh, bloodstained journal page. Okay, interesting. Through thick blood, a few words still remain legible.
See you later.
I also turned in that plague spreader quest. That took a while. Shout out to Riven over here. Such a lovely person. I added her so I remembered. Lovely person who helped me out with that quest and also with another quest. Was this it? Yeah, I got that from that quest. Okay, ... Most certain that she shares the same feelings for me now. She even placed her hand in mine this morning. When she smiles, her eyes lit up like glittering diamonds. Unspoken words pass between us. I can feel her in my pounding heart and heated veins. Anger and fury, the likes of which I never knew existed. How dare she? As I was... Holy sexy... I'm not even gonna try to read your name. Whatever, congrats. How dare she, as I was instructing Giles in the meaning of numbers. Telola appears before me with a suitor, holding hands in public nonetheless. What an uncouth, right? Did I pronounce it right? Uncouth? Never heard that word in my life. What an uncouth young man. Rather than introduce me properly, I'm just gonna call her Tilly. Tilly simply said, "Oh, that's just my tutor, Uncle Stalvin. He's a nice old man." Old, at that word, my cheeks flushed with heat. I am but a few years older, yet she betrays. Oh my god. Okay, hopefully we
Can I help you?
don't run into stitches here. Okay, yeah. Legend of Stalvin. This better be good. Let me see what you have and tell me your tale. But by the light, be quick about it. Darkshire's defense is my #1 priority, especially with stitches coming up the path. I have not the time to squander on dead end leads. Muddy journal page.
Be careful.
My, you've proved yourself quite a detective, Hunter.
See you around.
I have had my eye on that creep Stalvan for quite some time, but if this page was written by the same hand, it proves his guilt beyond a shadow of a doubt. Oh, oh no. Oh no. Gotta read faster. In all his days, keeping the town registry clerk Daltrey has becoming an expert at identifying handwriting. Show him this page and see if the writing matches that of the registry's signature. All right,
Farewell.
show him. Gotta show him. I think you gotta be level 35 to finish this
Good
quest.
day to you.
Back again, Cilvia. What do you have this time?
See you later.
Right?
Safe
Did I read
travels.
this? Downward spiral of despair. First she mocks me, and now she is engaged. The ungracious charlatan was pretending to love, when truly she desired to hurt me all along. A black void lurks within me now, and it grows with each waking moment. The blood I shall spill pales in comparison to the tears I have shed. Okay, so this guy's got... His feelings was hurt, so he chooses to... What an emotional guy. Jeez. This is
You need
this is
something?
horrible. This is absolutely horrible.
See you around.
Okay, why yes, the writing on this page does in fact match the registry signatures.
See you later.
Let Commander Evanlock know immediately that the handwriting matched Cilvia. Her suspicions were correct.
Have a good
Right.
one.
Alright.
Need help?
Uh-huh.
Be careful.
I knew it! Fine work,
See you
Cilvia.
around.
Stalvan Mistmantle led a life of depravity. Innocent victims died by his hand. Undoubtedly, he is guilty of countless crimes. Now the lunatic threatens Darkshire. The light only knows what sordid acts he is plotting. Travel to his cottage just north of town, Hunter, and execute Stalvan once and for all. When the deed is done, travel to Madame Eva's and show her his family ring. After all, it was her premonition that led to this gruesome discovery, but Darkshire is safer because of her. Alright, kill Stalvan Mistmantle and show... Uh-huh. Okay, that's an okay looking axe. Ring, but
Have a good one.
I want the axe. I think I gotta be, yeah. I gotta be about level 35 here. Which sucks. Which sucks. I really wish Dusk would. It seems like a level, what, like 20 to 35 zone. Why can't it just be 20 to 30? But anyway, I've got some other quests to turn in that I was doing last time too. The ghoulish, yeah, the ghoulish effigy and proving your worth. Another quest I was helped with by Revan. Thank you, sweetheart. You're a sweetheart, Revan. I started doing Morgan in the Woods, got halfway done, but I gotta be in that cave, which is pretty dangerous. I haven't traveled here yet. Yeah. Yeah, look at that, level 35. Yeah, I'm not ready for that yet. It kind of sucks, but... Alright, we're gonna travel to the other side. Turn those 2 quests in, and I'm gonna hit level 30 tonight. Okay, let's turn in my ghoul ribs.
Hey there.
Okay, I think I hear a pack of ghouls scurrying around the back of the house. I better put that effigy up quick. Did you get those ghoul ribs for me?
Safe travels.
Ah, thanks. These will do just the trick.
See you around.
Woo! Woohoo! Halfway there! Ogre thieves. Okay, a few weeks ago I was picking herbs far from my house. A band of ogres attacked me. I ran. I was forced to leave behind a crate of precious tools and herbs, or herbs, however you pronounce it. After they chased me off, the ogres swaggered back to the ogre mound in southern Duskwood. I'm sure my crate is somewhere near the mound. Please, Sylvia, retrieve this crate for me. I miss it sorely. Okay.
Have a
Later.
good one.
We'll do that later. Yeah. Got a couple quests there. Oh, that's in Stranglethorn. Yeah, I got a couple quests there. I'm not... Well, maybe I am ready for, but I need to get my skills. I need to get my skills. I got a lot. Feign death now! That's the only one I actually care about. Maybe Mongoose Bite. Okay, maybe multi-shot. But I've been looking forward to Feign Death. And I know I had a lot of reminders telling me Feign Death kills me. Yes, I know, it's like fatigue. I've done it before in my vanilla days. Just feign death for 6 minutes just to see what would happen. That little bar went down, I know. I never did it on hardcore, just on my vanilla days. Playing WoW. Okay, next. Proving my worth. I'm worthy. I'm worthy. I did it. I did it with a group of people. Oh, and I did it with a dwarf too. I did this quest with a dwarf. I forgot his name already. Oh, I wish I could thank you too, but I forgot your name. If you were a dwarf, you were on this same server as me, and you were in a group with me and Ribbon. You know who you are, I guess? Okay, 7.
Light be with you.
Okay, your skill in combat, Sylvia, cannot be doubted. Your resolve may yet see us through the end of Morbid Fell.
Light bless you.
Seeking wisdom, go to the city of Stormwind, speak with Bishop Farthing in the Cathedral of Light. Give him Jitters' journal and tell him you mean to face Morbid. Dot slug GG. Congrats on 60. Okay. Tell him you mean to face Morbid Fell. Although Stormwind has forsaken Darkshire, Farthing is a kind soul and very wise. He may help you on your quest to save us. Your mission is perilous, but hurry, Cilvia. With each passing hour, the shadows of Duskwood grow darker. Okay, give Jitters' journal. Ah, great. More traveling. I was just there. Alright. We'll go there real quick. Maybe my debuff will go away. So I could see. So I can go trick-or-treating again. Hopefully I get a treat this time. Oh, and as I promised, I will read... where is it? Where's the book? I just had a book of Morgan Lattimore. Oh, it's right here. Oh my gosh, I need to reorganize. And I need to do that sometime. It's green on me. Alright. Like 9 pages long. If you want to pause and read it yourself, go ahead. If you want to read along with me, here we are. Okay, Morgan Lattimore was a great and noble knight who fought in defense of the innocent, poor, and the afflicted. Let me fly to Stormwind.
See you around.
Okay. Okay, for many years he worked diligently throughout the outlying areas of Azeroth, bringing relief to the suffering and swift justice to evildoers. He was married to a young girl named Liz. In the summer of his 18th year, they were much in love with each other and would eventually produce 3 children, a son and 2 daughters. Morgan was 32 when war broke out in Lordaeron. Morgan was called to the side of the legendary paladin Uther the Lightbringer to fight against the orcs and the undead. Leaving his wife and children in the safety of his home, Morgan left for war. The years passed and the war dragged on, and Morgan would witness many horrific events, including the disbanding of the Paladins of the Silver Hand, the death of Uther, and the spread of the plague, the only thing that kept him from from the brink of madness was the knowledge that he would someday be reunited with his wife and children. Oh, hi, Kira. Morgan would eventually return to his homeland, but find it nothing like how he remembered it. The once verdant forest was corrupted and teemed with the undead and other dark forces. Destroyed houses and farms would be found everywhere, and the cemetery near Raven's Hill now dominated much of the area. A shocked and bewildered Morgan eventually made his way to his home, only to find it in ruins, not knowing what had befallen his homeland. He headed towards the village to find answers, and he hoped his wife and children. He hoped his wife and children. Thank you, priest. Morgan inquired about his family, but could not find any answers. A priest in Darkshire, and it was now called, said he might search the cemetery at Ravenhill for a gravestone. Morgan refused to believe that his family was dead, and continued to search every farm and house in Duskwood, but to no avail. Morgan rode from Darkshire to nearby Lakeshire, thinking that perhaps his family had fled. On his way there, he decided against his better judgment to stop by Ravenhill Cemetery. Morgan spent hours walking amongst the gravestones. He recognized many names of the people that he knew and became more and more distraught. Then he saw them, a small, untended plot amongst the many with 3 small gravestones. A feeling of dread washed over him as he approached. Morgan brushed off the dust and the most prominent gravestone to reveal the name on it. Simply carved upon the grave, letters spelled out his worst fear. Lys Lattimore, beloved wife and mother. Morgan's apprehension turned to dismay and then to grief, and he fell to his knees weeping. For hours he stared at that one grave, begging the cold stone for forgiveness and sobbing apologies. Then hours later, something in him snapped, and he began to lash out. He brought his sword out of his scabbard and began to rain blows on the gravestones. Screaming in rage, blind in his fury, he lashed out and swung wildly, catching the notice of a trio of the cemetery's attendants. As they tried to restrain him, he turned his focus to them, hurling accusations of guilt upon the innocent attendants, then killed them all. Later, when the rage had passed, realization crept into Morgan's mind, and he saw his bloody sword driven into the chest of one of the attendants. Driven to the brink by his emotions, he removed his belt knife and plunged it into his heart. Morgan Lattimore's body and the 3 bodies of his victims were found. The next day, he was quickly buried without ceremony in a hastily dug grave on the outskirts of the cemetery. Because Morgan committed murder against innocents, something that went completely against his beliefs and his nature, and because of the grief that he held in being unable to save his family, Morgan could not die a peaceful death and lived on as one of the restless undead. Only days later, his grave was disturbed, and his body could not be found. Being that was Morgan now. Wanders Duskwood, consumed by his grief over the loss of his wife and children and his own self-hatred. Mor Ladem, as he now calls himself, roams Duskwood with mindless vengeance and hatred, and has been known to commit murder indiscriminately. Yeah, when I first heard that story, I only have 10 minutes. When I first heard that story, I was like, whoa. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Now let's talk to this priest guy. Thank you. Thank you. Okay.
How are you?
Rest, sister. I can tell you have traveled far and you bear a heavy burden. Can you tell me what casts a dark shadow over you? Jitters is completed journal that we read in the last video.
See you later.
Okay, after reading the journal and hearing your intent, an evil taint has gained a foothold within the already, oh my gosh, I cannot say this word, Belagard? Duskwood. I thank the light we have a hero such as you to face it. But you must prepare yourself for the coming trial, for the necromancer Morbid Fell is immensely powerful and casts dark enchantments about himself to protect him from physical assaults. Oh, that sucks. Okay. If you are to defeat him, you will need a weapon that is proof against these protections.
Safe travels.
Oh, okay, the Doomed Fleet. Years ago, the Third Fleet. Right. Is this a follow-up quest for it? Does this say I have to go to wetlands? Alright, years ago, the Third Fleet of Cold Tiaras sunk along the coast of the wetlands and expanse of the marsh. Yeah, I know where that is. Okay, aboard one ship was a load of light forged iron. This metal is precious to us, for items crafted from it strike with holy truth. If you are to face Morbid Fell, oh, it is. Then you will need such a weapon. Go to Menethil Harbor and speak with my dwarven colleague. The lost metal. Yeah.
Have a good one.
Okay. I was asked earlier by another player if I'm doing Morbid Fell quest. I think I'm just able to do it. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Oh, see, it's red. Okay. The Doomed Fleet. Okay, there it is. Alright, it's yellow on me, so I should be able to do it, but I'm not going to do it tonight. I've got things to do. So cute. B. Congrats to 60. Alright. Let's go trick-or-treating real quick before I call it a night.
Light be with you.
Oh, I can't. 7 minutes. Okay, I guess not.
Light bless you.
Alright. I'm going to bed for now. Alright, there's a couple of things I want to do. I'm going to take a break from Duskwood for now. Yeah, Dune Fleet. The cat, meow, meow, meow. Yeah. We're gonna take a break from these quests for now because, I just want to level up a bit more. Especially with these quests I'm really interested in. Oh. And then there is a quest I've been wanting to do over in Ashenvale. Yeah, this one. 2 weeks ago, I was doing a quest line about a girl who's sick and a father's just trying to help her out, and it's a really long quest chain. So I think this is the last one. Finally high enough for it. Probably replace my chest piece that I got from Wailing Caverns earlier. I would love to do more dungeons, but I'm not social enough and I'm not active enough on this. That's what sucks about having a life. Having
Good luck.
2 days off. Not much time for me to do a whole lot of things that I would love to do, you know. Been really exhausting. Okay, so Okay. Her fever has passed, and she's still very weak. I do not believe time alone will give her back the strength she has lost. I believe it will take the power of a moonstone. Let's see. We used to gather moonstones at Fallen Sky Lake to the southeast until the Shade Thickets came. Their leader, the Shade Thicket Oracle, gathered up all the fallen moonstones and hoards them. Now you must retrieve a moonstone from the Oracle, and to do that, I fear you must slay him. And yeah, trying to see if this is better. Put my shift. Yeah, that's definitely better. Stats on that though. Strength, spirit. I guess it's okay. It's okay. The armor's better. That's all I care about. One of my favorite interests, hobbies that I've gotten into during my very lonely time in Japan, was collecting crystals. You know, and moonstone was definitely one of my favorite crystals at the time. This was back in like 2018, around that area. And I fell in love with the combination of moonstone and rose quartz. Rose quartz was my very first crystal that I've collected. And I had a pair of this moonstone and rose quartz earrings that I really need to dig up and find again. Let me see if I can find them. I hope I can. I'd love to show you guys the things I've collected during my time in Japan. And the reason why I got into it was because I was in Japan. I was alone, living alone at the time, and I really needed something to do. And collecting crystals, studying their meanings. I went to my very first metaphysical shop in Japan, and the staff there were just so friendly, so helpful. We were trying to communicate, like, my Japanese was not very good at the time. It still isn't. I'm forgetting it. And I was just so touched with, like, how much of the Japanese people, the staff there, like, really try to help me out and try to tell me the meanings. And I would spend so much time at the shop because you're able to create your own bracelets over there. And, like, it's really expensive to use their tools and their needles or not needles, but their little elastic strings. So I would bring my own string in, and I would like use their little, I don't know what it's called, like trays to like help design your bracelets and beads. And I would spend hours just picking out each bead that I want. And I got my very first pendulum there too, so Chinese characters. Congrats to 60. So this Japanese staff was teaching me like if you use a pendulum and you kind of figure out, you know, what answers are yes and what answers are no to you, you can find out which bead likes you, like resonates with you. So I spent hours just picking out a bead that looks cool and interesting, and then I'd use my pendulum and it's like, yes, no, does this bead like me? It's really interesting. I would love to dig out and show you guys some of the things I got from Japan, if you're interested in seeing it. While we're on the topic of collecting moonstones and crystals and stuff. Okay, we gotta go over there. I saw a troll hunter with a funny name. See if I could. I probably can't catch up to her now, but her name was Crikey. You know, it's spelled like this. Crikey. You guys think of really clever names sometimes. I love it. I love the interesting names. Let me guys know if you came up with interesting names for your characters. I usually go with you know, things I actually want to name my character because I used to roleplay all the time, and I just loved creating stories, writing creatively, Unfortunately, I don't have the time or commitment to do that now. But I love a good story. I love creating a good story. And it's just really interesting to me. And also hunting for transmogs with all my old WoW buddies. My old guild. Zen Ashari, I think. On Moonguard was my guild. I think still is. I think I'm still in that guild. Even though it's been inactive for so long. I just can't leave them. They're a highborn guild. Which is what modern day Cilvia is. A night elf mage. But unfortunately, I love cow people. I think he tried to buff me, but well, it's the thought that counts, right? I really enjoyed playing Tauren. Considering doing it again, but we'll see. We'll see. Leveling up a druid hardcore was pretty tough for me. Long grinding. I also want to give a thanks to you sweethearts that have been showing some love and kindness in my comment section. Please don't be offended if I don't reply back right away. I'm just a really busy person, and I do notice and I do see you guys, though. I do. And I really appreciate your love and your kindness. You guys brighten up my day so much. So, thank you guys. You guys are really wonderful. You guys are Iron Pommel. Oh, that's right. Guess I better do that too, but I really want to go after this moonstone first. It's gray. It's gray on me. I wonder. If I could get that easily. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. I don't... Serpent Sting wouldn't work on you, right?
It's too far away.
Look at that. That was almost a one-shot. Oh, it did work. Okay, never mind. Raiders. Oh, I do not want to be flagged. No thanks. No thanks. Yeah, I think I'll try to get this iron pommel just real quick. Should be fairly easy, especially since I could one-shot these guys. Almost. Almost one-shot. Yeah. Okay. Alright, I'll keep working on this. Yeah, I just noticed that shredder
I need to get closer.
running around, so time to be careful. Time to be really careful. Oh my goodness. Yeah, these peons here. 26, 28. What I'm saying. Deforester. Definitely gonna have to be careful. I do not want my hardcore journey to end here. Especially if I go down for PvP. That would be really depressing. I would be really sad if I got killed by... Let's track humanoids. I'd be really sad if I get taken down by a Tauren. Like... No! My favorite horde people. But, I know. So I guess I'll just wait for these, slime guys to respawn. I don't want to go deep into that path right there. And we'll just go after the moonstone. Just real quick. Is it just oracles that have it?
I need a target.
Yeah, looks like it. Looks like it. Right. At least they don't freaking run. Serpent sting work. Yeah, that's Surprising. I didn't think it would. Did not think it would. Okay. Just kill these guys that are around. Get well fed. I hope you guys had a wonderful week. Mine's been exhausting. Oh. I had the water on like low definition because it's easier to see. And my enemy nameplates are on, but they're not showing. See? They're not showing their nameplates while they're this far. Which kind of sucks. Always got to be aware of your surroundings. Especially hardcore, it makes my heart beat really, really fast. Alright. My pet hasn't been the greatest when it comes to aggro. I'll just give you a little time. I know it's not an elite. I know you're going down quickly, but for some reason you just make me nervous. There it is. Alright. I'm gonna keep working on this iron pommel. Okay, sweet. I got it. Didn't take too long. How much is that worth? Not much. Yeah, this Ashenvale Outrunner made me a bit nervous. It's like, what's stealth around here? Oh my god. Yeah, I gotta be careful with these guys too. Alright. Yeah, we'll turn in Rain's Cleansing. And on Sky Lake. So excited! I finally got those quests done. I've been waiting for quite a while. Hey, finally, we're here.
What is nature's call?
Okay, did you find the final piece? Yes.
Hi.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Ah, the great outdoors.
Okay. Please fix it. I really forgot why we did all this. I guess I didn't actually read this journal. Pause to read if you'd like to read it. My goodness. Oh my goodness. It's long. Okay. So, I'll start reading this. Okay, I started this journal so I can keep notes on my quest to help Ashenvale. There is a mystery to some of the events that occurred not too long ago, and hopefully I will be able to unravel some of it in order to help my people. Let me start by putting down facts so they don't slip my mind at a later date. I've recently found the truth to the rumors of the wizard Dartol's efforts. Where once I thought it prosperous. Yeah. To that a human would come to our lands and learn our ways, this wizard, this evil man, came here and not only survived, but also gained some of our knowledge. I'm still uncertain how. I never discovered his goals during my investigation, but his plan seemed simple, using Druidic magic. He wanted to befriend and then control the Furbolg. If it was in an attempt to harm... Ugh, my lips are dry. If it was in an attempt to harm my kin, or for some other malicious purpose, I hope to find out before my path ends. And he died. I'm on page 3. Okay, so he's the NPC that died. Not there. Here. Here. So we found him dead in the middle of this lake, and that's where we found his journal too. So we know that maybe he foreshadowed his own death. Okay, so page 3. Regardless, he was apparently more successful than not in actualizing his plans. Did he want to attempt his machinations? Machinations? On the Furbolg before trying on my people? Did the Furbolg have something he coveted? Who knows? Using an item he created, a rod or staff of some kind, he attempted to infiltrate the Furbolg tribes of Ashenvale at some point, and this is where many of the details are still unclear. He was discovered by the Furbolg while trying to manipulate them into acting against one another, as I'm sure the elves would be. As I'm sure the elves would be. The Furbolg were angered, but they reacted much more strongly and killed Dartol. Okay, so he's dead. The Furbolg, at least this time, weren't the same corrupted creatures they've become. They were still rational and intelligent, their relationship with our people amicable. Amicable, huh? There are some words I haven't seen for a while. I've been out of school for a while, okay? I'm hoping that if I can recreate the rod with the help of a dryad named Sheldrin, oh, that's her, I can use its power to help our people and the Furbolg. Not all the Furbolg have been corrupted. Some still live and try to protect the forest. During their corruption, some of the Furbolg fled. Many were killed and others were forced out of their tribes. I found a vulnerable? I wanted to say vulnerable, but vulnerable? Furbolg of the Foulwood tribe living above living above Lake Mistral. His name is Frog. Okay, I watched him for days, and I think if I were able to approach him in the guise of a Furbolg, I could help him and discover a way to reestablish a bond between our people. Along with killing Dartol, the Furbolg split up the rod into 3 parts so it couldn't be used against him again. It has been difficult, but I've a good idea where all 3 parts were placed. And got a text. The gem. The first part of the rod, a glowing gem, was hidden in a shrine in northwestern Ashenvale. I believe now the shrine is in the ruins at the center of the lake, Thalatham. The sentinels tell me that it's been inhabited by Murlocs now. Okay, so we found that at that little lake where he died. So it looks like he was trying to get the gem. If I can't find the gem hidden in the shrine, it might be in the possession of one of the Murlocs that we found already. The shaft portion. This part of the rod was given to the Trenants near what is now called Fellwood. Neither the Furbolg nor my kind could have suspected that such magnificent creatures could ever fall to the corruption that's overtaken the land. My research tells me that the Guardians kept the piece in a small glade, locked within a chest. To find out any more, I'll have to speak to Sheldrin, which we did, and we found it at the border of Bellwood. Like, I had to kill some of the tree people to get the key and then unlock the box. All right, so I was on page 7, I think. So that was already done. Okay. Sheldrin is a dryad who protects the Moonwell northeast of Lake Iris. She's right there. She refuses to leave the forest or forsake it to the corruption. I know she has the power and knowledge to repair the rod, or at least tell me how I can do it on my own. The pommel, which we just got, of the rod was given to the druids of Dordanel. Right? Dordanel. There is one major problem with this, though. The druids are dead. Their spirits now inhabit the area and no longer hospitable. This may require more investigation. I'm not sure I'm powerful enough to fight the spirits of my dead kin, let alone delve into the depths of Dordanel and find the pommel, which we found it from the slime people. Note, during my preparations in Astronar, I've recently met a dwarf hunter who has spent a good portion of his time in Ashenvale trying to help my people. He came from a place called Stormwind. We spoke over a few ales one night, and his tales have given me new hope of finding the pommel. He tells me he's been throughout all of Dordanel, and he's never seen a chest or any container that may hold the pommel. He also tells me that rotting slimes, have inhabited the area and they devour almost anything smaller than them. He's seen them eat tables, sculptures, bears, and even gnomes. The slimes seem to gain a great deal of sustenance from things magical. If the chest holding the pommel was enchanted at all, the slimes might have eaten it. Yes, they have. It's a gamble, but I have no other clues at this time. As I find out more, I'll put the details here. Until then, I shall work on finding the parts of the rod and helping Ashenvale. And that led him to his death.
Is there trouble?
Okay, here's the completed rod, Cilvia. Reconstructing it was simple. It's finding the shrine that has the power to recharge it that will be the hard part. With some focus and effort, it shouldn't be too hard for someone like you who's already accomplished so much. Head southeast of here, and there was no and there. I'm seeing words that aren't there. There are very few paths, so be careful and keep your eyes to the north. The shrine is hidden within the mountains that surround this glade. Once there, place the rod within the shrine. The rest is magic. Hee hee. Alright, we gotta... What is this? Transforms you into a furball for 3 minutes. Oh, okay. So it's a cosmetic item that I'm basically having to do. What's this? Alright. Okay, so it wasn't as interesting as like the Dark Shire quests, you know, with like the horrifying stories and stuff, like really spooky stories. Oh. But alright, we'll get this done. Was a bit tricky to find, but I just kept running up this mountain and I thought I was at a dead end, but I looked really closely at the mini-map and there's like a little path here. So, we're approaching the shrine now. Guarded by a bunch of bears. Nothing I couldn't handle. There it is. Carved out in a tree. Okay, hidden shrine. I'm really scared that something will pop up and attack me, because I haven't looked up this quest. Okay, you can sense a subtle, yet powerful force within the shrine and surrounding... Oh my gosh, can't read today. And surrounding trees. You begin placing the rod within the shrine and a soft thrumming noise emits around you as the shrine begins to glow. After the glow dies, you can see the re-enchanted rod within the shrine's basin. Okay, the rod is complete. Oh, how pretty! Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, the rod's complete, lies in your hands. Sheldrin will want to hear your success. Okay. Oh, pretty. Okay, cool. No need for a trap. Nothing dangerous popped up. There's always that, moment where you're afraid. I'm trying to see if it's, like, a permanent... Well, of course it's, like, 3 minutes, but, like, if there's any charges, it doesn't look like there is. So that's pretty neat. Purely cosmetic item. We did it! We got it! We got the rod. We found the shrine.
What is nature's call?
Yep, we did it. Well done. I suggest you find Rain. Let her know the rod's finished. I'm sure she'll know your next course. Man, it's not done yet, huh? Alright. Returning to Ashenar. Oh, look, I just noticed this. Apple bobbing. I completely forgot about this in vanilla. Oh, that's really good. Oh, that's really good. Soulbound. How many can I get? I wonder. I don't want to fill up my bag space.
I can't carry any more of those.
5. Okay, that's good. I didn't want to fill up my bag space way too much. I'll just have it there so I remember it's there. Okay, Rain, I'm back.
How may I help?
Okay, yep.
Be careful.
Yeah, we created the rod. That's wonderful here. Yep.
Good luck, friend.
Okay. If it was true about the rod's power, yeah. The Furbolg. Perhaps he meant to use its powers to get closer to the tainted Furbolgs. Even the uncorrupted creatures would slaughter him if he were not careful. Transform by the rod, Dartol would have to speak to a Furbolg who was safe from the effects of Felmos. Okay. Find an uncorrupted Furbolg and using the power of Dartol's rod of transformation, speak to him.
Goddess watch over you.
Okay. I think I know where that is. Yeah, I went grinding around here as a horde character. Let's turn in this Moonstone quest. Okay, Pelturus. Okay, did you face the Shade Thicket Oracle? Yes, we did. If so, please hand me the Fallen Moonstone. Rilara has strength left for only a few more breaths. Oh gosh, we're cutting it close. Oh, Cilvia is crying. You saved my daughter. I know the power of the Moonstone will give back my daughter her strength. I can never repay you fully for the aid you have given me, but please take this. Other than Rilara, it is my most dear possession. Okay. Oh, this sucks. I have to replace my Armor of the Fang. I really love how it looks. I miss Transmog so much, guys.
Farewell.
Oh, I miss it so much. Okay, Pelturus White Moon crushes the Moonstone into a cup of tea. Here you are, Rilara. Drink this. My eyes are not so heavy now, Father. Can we go out and play? Rilara, you're awake? Rest now, my daughter. Pelturus White Moon looks at Cilvia and then weeps with joy. Rilara saved Cilvia, thank you. Aw. You're welcome. I'm gonna keep this armor, though. I love how it looks. Oh, okay. She saved. We did it! We saved a life! Alright, now we're gonna go to Frog. Frog over here. Go talk to him. Such a long quest. Very long. Hey, we found him. He's a level 9, bit hostile, but let's see if this changes. There he is! Gosh, I'm wearing a thong. Okay. Yes, you are one of my kind, wink wink, but still whole, still clean. I'm unsure how you have escaped the atrocities the Night Elves have visited upon our people, but I am glad to know that I am no longer alone. Corruption now runs through the veins of our kin, young one. Corruption brought down upon us by the prideful Night Elves. They are the ones who did this to our people. They are the ones I blame for being cast out of my tribe. At night, I still see campfires burning in the dark. Interesting. He blames Night Elves. Okay, the Night Elves are as old as time, but their arrogance destroys their very world, and now it destroys our lives too, but that can no longer be controlled. I blame the elves for much, but we are still responsible for our actions. Even beyond the corruption, we are capable of great evil. Ran Bloodtooth is one such evil. Power hungry, lusting. The corruption has only made him stronger. My hatred for the elves burns. My hatred for the elves burns, but I do not wish ill upon their children. So we must police our own. Okay, kill Ran Bloodtooth and 4 black Bloodtooth guards. Okay. Do they have their own emotes? I wonder. No, no dancing. Laughs. Nothing. Can I even sit? I can sit. Okay. Where do I go? Oh, just next door. Alright, this isn't gonna take very long. I hope. I don't know. If we're not in a cave. Something. No. Oh, these wolves. Let's see what combat looks like. Gosh. Can't see? It's so funny. Oh, they're right here. Okay, I need to be careful. I need to be careful. Oh my gosh. Oh, I should have set a trap. I should have pulled him back. That's alright. We're okay. Usually when I have time to play WoW, guys, I'm really, really tired and drained. That's why I can't really speak that well. That's why my reading abilities suck. It's usually the tiredness from my week. I'm not really worried about the wolf, to be honest. Wolves are easy to kill. He didn't even pay attention. Didn't even pay attention.
I need to target something first.
Yeah, my weeks are exhausting because I do a lot of physical labor. And being anemic, it takes a toll sometimes. So I try not to work myself too hard, but sometimes the stress of other people, you know, I can feel the stress of others. Ooh, congrats! Mementos on level 60. And usually I have dark circles under my eyes. Because of either how tired I am or... Oh my god! We're okay. We're okay. This is why being a few levels higher than your quest is a good thing. That way when things that jump at you, you know, you'll be able to handle it easily. Maybe I'll get this wolf first. Oh god, I meant to attack my pet with my pet. Okay, so I got 4 of the guards now. All that's left is Ran. But I'll still be vigilant because there's a lot of guards here. Probably best for me to get some well-fed. I'll do a little bit of scouting with my eagle eye to see what's ahead. That's what I like about being hunter. Oh my god, look at that. That's not... This is definitely not going to be easy. So it's not really wise for me to try this yet because look, just look at all that. If I were in a group, sure, but I'm not. So I think I'm gonna have to wait on this. Yeah, like a general rule that I set for myself is don't try to take on 3 at once, just for safety precautions. And yeah, I do have freezing trap, but I can only freeze 1, and you'll never know what could happen. So we're gonna wait on that for a little bit. And my trick-or-treating debuff is gone now, but oh, I really want to go trick-or-treating again. I guess there's this I gotta do. Yeah, green on me. Why not? Let's try that. Guess I'll get ran later. This is kind of scary. I've had a spider. Keep attacking. Had the spider originally, and then this wolf jumped out, and then the spider jumped out, and then that wolf jumped out from behind me. It wasn't anything that I couldn't handle, but you see, even with green mobs, you could still get overwhelmed. And I was lucky to have my feign death to get out of that situation. I wish I kept recording so I could have shown you guys, but Blaze FMG. Blazy. Blazy, I'm just gonna call you Blazy. Congrats on 60. It's hard for me to ignore those applauses, you know? But that's why I backed off from that camp earlier, because even with green mobs, my pet went as low as 200 health. Which is not good. Not good at all. It's just really easy to get overwhelmed. Remember guys, hardcore is not a race. There's no rush. Just slow down and take your time. I haven't had a single death yet since I've been on the official servers. I've come close to it. Yeah. Especially around level 8. That was especially difficult because, see, look at those freaking spiders. They creep up on you. They creep up. So yeah, just as much as I would love to get to 60 as soon as I can. Like, I started this character a few days after the official hardcore servers came out, so that was end of August. So I've been working on this character for 2 months and I only got to level 30, but I just got busy. Not easy, only having once a week to actually do the things that I like to do. Just remember not to rush it. Think strategically. Lethal arrows, congrats to 60. Of course, I'm always happy for people that reach 60. I really wish we could, like, have the ability to not die once we get at that level. But unfortunately, that's not the case. Alright, so I'm just gonna do Culling the Threat now. I don't remember if this is an actual interesting story. Furbolgs. Not really. It's just simple kill quest. No interesting storyline there. Okay, we're on the hunt for Bloodclaw now. Looks like that orc hunter has cleared the way for me. Oh, nice. Nice. I was expecting this to be a bit dangerous. Oh, hello. Alright. Never mind. Not so clear now. Too bad. I don't have quest to... Really? Oh my gosh. Even do that made me nervous. Why so angry? Oh, I think I see him. Yeah, there he is. Alright. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait for him to come. Is that a trap? Oh, he's going that way. Okay. Shaman, I'm guessing. I'm gonna take a wild guess. Go heal yourself. Alright. So here's what we'll do. Let me see how fast I can kill the shamans. Not as fast as I... Oh my gosh. We're gonna clear out this area a bit. Oh, not even attacking. We're gonna clear out this area for a bit. That way, while he's over at that camp, just so I won't get overwhelmed. Because even though these guys are green, and I can kill them faster, numbers can still be a bit tricky. We'll play some traps just in case. He's still over there. Never underestimate. I want to drag him out here. Jeez, miss. Shaman? Got in range? That's interesting. Okay. Please go after my pet. That was probably a waste of feign death, but, you know, a 30-second cooldown. I'm not too worried. Oh! I thought he was going to come back. Alright. 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 Let's go a bit further. Further from the camp, please. Alright, we're going to place that. Okay, sweet. This, easier than I thought. Because this area was cleared out already. Oh gosh, I wasn't even looking at my mana. Okay. That was, way easier than I thought. That wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. I also got that to do. But, let me see if it's... Oh no, I think the reward for that is off. Yeah. It's not even worth it. I'll do it for the experience, but... I wonder what it looks like. It's an okay looking robe. If I were a warlock. Well... it's more like a healing robe, huh? Yeah. Warlock is another class that I would love to try out in hardcore. Because I had a lot of fun playing Warlock. Like, I played a male Worgen Warlock. I would not play a female Worgen for some reason. I didn't really like the face of how the female Worgens looked because it looked... it just didn't look werewolfy to me, you know? It just looked way more human. Way more, like, just not like a werewolf. So I played as a male Worgen Warlock during, either Mist of Pandaria or Cataclysm. And I had a lot of fun playing Warlock. It's one of those classes that I wanted to try out, but didn't expect to have so much fun with it like I did. And it's probably because I'm more of a ranged DPS person, you know. Like, I loved playing Hunter, Mage, and Warlock for those reasons. I could never figure out Shaman.
I need to target something first.
It's just my playstyle. It's just how I am. How I always will be, probably. I did get into healing for a little bit, and it's honestly, it's probably something that I could do. But unfortunately, I always have this fear and anxiety of like my internet going down or something. And when you're playing hardcore, you gotta make sure your internet is, good, up to date. Hello.
Hello.
Why does she sound like that? Hello. Um, yeah, definitely playing hardcore. You gotta make sure you have decent internet. And I'm connected to an Ethernet cord, and maybe healing is something that I could do. But there's just this stress of keeping everyone alive, you know. And if a wipe happens in dungeons, usually either the tank or the healer are first to go. So I don't really want that much responsibility. I just want to chill and have fun with this game. Okay, Rain.
Ishnu Allah.
Yep.
Farewell.
Yep.
Del Nadris.
Yep.
Be careful.
Alright. What's this? Ooh. Okay. Well, just for 180 total? I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna help me. It'll give me a bump, I guess. Okay. I will go after this ring. And then... call it a day. Call it a week. This is what I'm thinking about doing next. Some of these. The tainted ones. Yeah, I got this halfway done. But the tainted ones are inside a cave. And then there's a level 32 walking around. I was level 29 at the time. So there was... I had to show a bit of caution. But I do need... I feel the need to level up a bit more before I go back to Duskwood. But at least I could still finish up. Not Ran, but I could still finish up a few quests. I don't remember this. I don't remember this at all. Where is that? I'm too lazy to figure it out. Okay. We'll go after this ring. I'm just sitting here wondering what happened to this guild. Oh. Now, there's a lot of people, but no one's really talking. And I haven't really been an active member. I guess no one's talking because it's a weekday. Ooh, that's a nice name. Kiara. What a nice name. Oh, I wish I took it. That's okay. Not everybody is permanent here on hardcore. But who knows? I have a lot of characters made for name holders. Oh gosh, I went way past it. Yeah. I'm having trouble finding a guild that I actually fit in with. But, you know, it is a Tuesday as I'm recording this right now. It's a weekday, so... I feel like I haven't really found my guild, but... I mostly play solo, so is there really a point in me actively looking for a guild when I play once a week? It was fun when I played classic Burning Crusade. I was in a small group, a small guild, and we were active, and we would do dungeons together, and we did one raid that I can recall together that I was actually in. And unfortunately, there was some drama and the guild fell apart. So, unfortunately, well, that's... Ooh, nice. Unfortunately, that's what happens. And usually if I play with, a group of friends or something, a friend, usually I play with one friend at a time, like my sister. we just get so busy and caught up with our lives, and it's really hard to find time to play at the same time. So, no matter what, in the end, I just end up playing alone anyway, which is fine. I don't have a problem with that. I can go at my own pace, at my own time. Okay, now I believe Roselle is on an island, actually. On this island. So we're gonna go there. Oh, and there's a flight path for Horde here, too. I'm jealous. I'm gonna see if I can just sneak by. I'll just sneak by these people. I didn't get a chance to do the dungeon here, and honestly, I'm not a fan of it. It's, not a fan of it. Not a fan of all the murlocs and the stuff in that dungeon. Okay, we're here. I'm pretty sure she, like, patrols all around the island with two other Naga guarding her. So we're just gonna clear this area out a bit. I'm not entirely worried. It's just annoying. I also drop a lot of things too, so I'm not shift clicking that. Looting everything. Pretty sure. Starting to doubt myself now. I don't. Oh, there she is. Oh, this is gonna be easy, guys. It'll be easy. Oh, I kind of want to get him out of the way. It's kind of annoying. Your mere presence is annoying. Oh. Oh, no turning back now. Gosh, should have set a trap. Oh gosh. Oh, let's get her. Get the witch. Oh god. See that, guys? Numbers. These guys were gray on me and I should have used Feign Death earlier, but I figured I was okay. An aspect of the monkey, but okay, so that Bewitch really hit hard. Nice, I got my healing potion back. Sweet. Alright. Yeah, be very careful with that quest if you decide to do it. That witch, I'm level 30 and she hit me hard. But that's okay. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes too. Oh yeah, I already looted that. I even forgot I had rapid fire. Oh my gosh. It was definitely a game changer when I got aim shot at level 20 with my talents, and then rapid fire at 26. I guess I just been so tired that I forgot. So the quest that I just did to get that ring, it was a chain quest from this guy. Very short. It starts out, he wants you to look for this statue, right? And the statue is up the shore, like right here by that dungeon that I told you guys I didn't do. And then we loot it. Loot something that's locked. I think it was a statue or a box, whatever. It's locked anyway. And we turn it into him. He's like, oh, yay, thank you for this box. What? No! Like, he's all dramatic. Cilvia, I need your help once more. And then he gives you the quest to go kill that. And I picked that up like a long, long time ago, thinking I wouldn't do it.
What brings you here?
Okay. Yep, I got it.
Till next we meet.
Thank you, Cilvia. Take this as payment. No.
Goddess, watch over you.
Awesome. We helped a guy out. It's just so funny. I wish I could have recorded it, but he's just so dramatic when he was like, no! No, it's locked! No! But yeah. I don't know why. I think simple things are funny. Okay, so I'm gonna call it a day for now. I'm gonna go trick-or-treating. That's why I'm using the Hearthstone. See if I get tricked again, huh? Maybe third time's a charm. I want to be treated for once. I want to be treated.
Peace be with you.
Trick or treat!
Goddess watch over you.
Great! What do I get? Oh, interesting. What will I turn into? We'll find out next time. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you wonderful sweethearts have a fantastic week. I love you guys. See you next time. Thank you so much for watching this video, my wonderful sweethearts. If you enjoy my content, please leave a like, subscribe, and if you'd like to interact with me, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section very nicely, please. I love you all, and I'll see you next time.